Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And boy, am I excited to be back. All in one breath. Yes, this is the return of the Cannon Project. Remember the Cannon Project? You don't remember. Actually, we are back in full effect. We've got Jorginho news, we've got Declan Rice news, we've got Thomas Partey news, we've got Martin Odegaard news, we've got Ben White news. We've got all kinds of news on the Cannon Project. We're going to see you in a few seconds on the other side of this music intro. Yes, welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Now, some people kind of thought that I'd gone away. No, I haven't gone. I did go away. I went away. Yeah, business trip. But I am back. It's just that I've had lots of things I needed to do and get out of the way. But you know what? We are live and direct from the studios of Cannon Fodder TV. The studios. Don't let that fool you. Don't let these two guys fool you either. All you need to do is just share the next 15 to 20 minutes with us. It won't be that long. And just click the like button. That's all you have to do. So without further ado, let's get cracking into the first news segment of the evening, the morning, the afternoon. It's about this gentleman here. No doubt you'll probably see from the thumbnail artwork. And when I find him, where is he? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Declan Rice. Now, Darren Bent, speaking on a particular radio station, he says that he's been one of the first names on the team sheet. Has he been? Yes, he has actually. But Darren Bent has stated that Rice is an obvious pick to go in the England midfield. He said, that's an obvious one, isn't it? I get that because when it comes to holding midfielders in this country, at least, that he's head and shoulders above anybody else. But if he got injured, Declan Rice, and that's when I'm kind of thinking about but he is durable. But what would you do? Calvin Phillips and Henderson is a difficult one, isn't it? But Rice is a player that can often divide opinions amongst football fans. But most are now in agreement that he has to start for England. Now, in terms of a holding midfielder options, Rice may be the best that the Three Lions have to offer. As Bent says, that he's a class above the likes of Calvin Phillips at this point. There really isn't much competition in that area in the pitch, but luckily England can call upon Declan Rice. If anyone can, Declan Rice can. Now, if Rice were to pick up an injury heading into a major tournament, alarm bells would start to sound off, at least for Gareth Southgate's team there. But Ben says he's an incredibly durable player with a stellar injury record on top of his consistent performances. And so it's hard to imagine that's something the Three Lions will have to worry about when they go to a major tournament. Now, I'm just thinking, at least for Arsenal, listen, I know we're going to be talking about the injuries that's plagued Arsenal for the best part of 10 to 15 years, and nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. But Declan Rice, I get the impression that report that Darren Bent is saying that he's very, very durable, and I might be putting the heebie-jeebies on it, but I haven't done my homework in regards to seeing his injury record. Maybe there's not an injury record that exists. But Declan Rice, for now, touch wood, don't get injured. Please don't get injured, at least for Arsenal, anyway, at least. So that's the first news segment out of the way. Now, let's go into the injury record of some other players. Is it breaking news? Well, it could be for some of you anyway. Thomas Partey, let me change this actually. Thomas Partey, there we go. Has played just once for Arsenal since August amid an ongoing injury battle, and recently underwent surgery on a significant thigh problem. I said hopefully he's going to be weeks and not months, and he's working towards that. Arteta said before the win over Burnley. He needs support. Hopefully the injury will heal in the right way, and we'll have him back because he's a big player for us. But I've got to say, going forward, since he's sustained that injury, I don't think Arsenal have really missed him in the midfield. I think the player that we've really missed has been Martin Odegaard, the playmaker, the kind of talisman. But Thomas Partey, I just get the feeling that we've not really missed him. Anyway, going on. The next player that we've kind of suffered injuries to a certain extent has been Ben White. The England midfielder was a surprise omission from the Arsenal squad to face Burnley, with Arteta revealing that he had an unsuspected injury suffered against Sevilla that would need to be assessed. No further update has yet been forthcoming on Ben White. Yesterday in training, he wasn't comfortable. He didn't look right, Arteta said last Saturday. Ben won't give you much. He won't give you much. He always wants to be on the pitch, and he wants to hide anything that is there. We highlighted something happening there, which we noticed in the last 2 weeks as well. We wanted to protect him today. It was right to call for the physio and the medical department, and tomorrow we'll assess him and understand what's happening. But his potential return date is going to be against Brentford on Saturday, actually. Next player, I'll change this actually for some startling news, breaking sad news, to be honest. Emil Smith-Rowe impressed last month in the 5-0 rout win over Sheffield United, but was then unexpected absence from the squad to face West Ham in the Carabao Cup. Now, Arteta said afterwards he's got an injury in the knee area, so he's going to be out for some weeks. And you know what? His potential return date is December. I'm not going to go on any more about Emil Smith-Rowe. Anyway, Jurgen Timber, the versatile summer signing Jurgen Timber, suffered a serious ACL injury, the Premier League debut against Nottingham Forest back in August, and his return date is still unspecified. So we have no idea when he's going to be back. Next player, Martin Odegaard. Just like Gabriel Jesus, Martin Odegaard could also return for Arsenal's lineup against Brentford on Saturday. The influential going to skip a return from a hip injury against West Ham in the Carabao Cup at the start of the month, but then missed the next 3 games with an unspecified problem. Now, there was some talk about he had fallen out with Mikel Arteta. I'm not so sure whether that's true. I think it's probably hearsay. It was later revealed that Odegaard had been in a conscious protocol after being hit in the face by a ball during training. He withdrew from the Norwegian squad for their final Euro 24 qualifiers against the Faroe Islands and Scotland. The international boss, Stale Solbakken, believes he is now very close to being available again. I've just come from a 45-minute talk with Martin Odegaard. Solbakken said on Sunday he's getting better and better and gradually stepping up. It has been more or less 3 weeks without any special training, so it's important to take things up step by step. Both he and Arsenal probably hope that he is available for the Brentford match. Now, after a period of rest and recovery, the Standard Sport page understands that he is, set to feature against Brentford. I'd be very, very surprised, to be honest. Very, very surprised if he was to feature. I don't know. I don't know about that one, man. Really. And strange one. Martin Odegaard. It's again some talk about him falling out with Mikel Arteta. Again, unsubstantiated. I don't know whether it's true or not. People talking it. People love to talk. Anyway, the last news segment is about this ex-Chelsea player, Jorginho. Paper talks. Yeah, Jorginho's agent makes priorities clear and admits Arsenal contract talks are at a standstill. And just to think he joined Arsenal, was it less than a year ago? I think in February, wasn't it? I think it was February. Well, anyway, the agent told Tutu Mercato Web, everything's at a standstill. We'll think about after February. However, the priority remains Arsenal. The 31-year-old is by no means assured of a place in the starting 11 under Mikel Arteta. And he was signed last term to provide more depth with Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey commanding midfield roles. Xhaka has since left, with Declan Rice coming in for a club record of £105 million. So that has allowed Arteta to play with just one sitting midfielder, further causing problems for Jorginho. Kai Havertz signed in the summer from Chelsea, also trying to find the best role for number 29, coming number 29. And you know what? These are those who have been in new segments coming running on this show here. Yeah, the Canon Project. You don't remember that, do you? I do. That's all that matters. Right. So I've got some home duties, some homework to do. Yeah, house clearing, not house clearing, some home duties. So first I need to go into the X platform and see if there's been any comments there thus far. Anybody just retweeting? Do people retweet? Re-X? What do people now do? Because it's no longer called Twitter. So you re-X now. You don't retweet, you re-X. Anyway, DWTT has re-X'd that we are live, and so has Jonathan. Jonathan, man, we need to get you on the show, man. I know you're very busy. And so has Glenwyn as well. Re-X'd that we are live and direct from the Canon 418 studios. Right, now then I need to go on to our platform because we have done two poll platform questions. The one we did a few days ago and one we did literally just within the last hour, I believe. So let's check out these poll questions. Actually, we have done a few, actually. I'm not going to go that far back. So let's go back just a couple of poll questions on a platform, YouTube platform, that is. So the one that we did, actually, no, we're going to, so 6 days ago, we did, who you going to sign? Who would you sign if you had the money to do so? Ivan Toney or Victor Osimhen? Victor Osimhen. Well, we received 811 votes. Man, I need to get some glasses, man. 811 votes. Who are you going to vote for? Mr. Ivan the Terrible Toney or Victor Vicious Osimhen? They sound like gladiators. Victor and Ivan. Well, anyway, it's a close one. No, it's not a close one. It's not a close one. 41% voted for the terrible, that is Ivan Toney, and 59% went for Victor, the vicious Osimhen. And then the one that we did a day ago was, what should Aaron Ramsdale do? Because his father coming out and saying, listen, the manager, Mikel Arteta, hasn't dealt with my son proper. I might come and sort him out. Actually, no, he didn't say that. He's not happy about how things have been played out with his son and David Raya. Listen, it's not David Raya's fault. You know what I mean? It's down to Mikel Arteta. Again, I believe there's nothing wrong with competition. So, yeah. Anyway, we have received a whopping 702 votes. What should Aaron Ramsdale do? Should he stay and fight for his place? Or should he just leg it to try and find first team football? 702 votes says, 25% says that he should leave to get first team football. Yeah, and 75% say that he should stay and fight. It's down to him, isn't it? It's down to him how he's feeling. All right, and the one that we've done inside 50 minutes, who starts versus Brentford? Choose only one. The two players, Gabriel Jesus, and the signing, I would say the best signing that we've done over the last 5 seasons, I will probably say, Leandro Trossard. That's right, I said it. Yeah, the best signing. I mean, left foot, right foot header. Not Santi Cazorla. No, he's not. He's Leandro Trossard. That's who he is. But who would you start? And there's not an opportunity to start both. It's either one or the other. 66 votes. Who are you going to start? And I tell you what, I know it's early days, but this one is a big surprise to me. Biggie surprise. 29% of the votes says Gabriel Jesus. Yes. And 71% says Trossard should start against Brentford. Do you know who I'm going to vote for? You should know. The best signing that we've made over the last 5 years. Leandro Trossard, for me, has to start. Start players, play players who are on form. Trossard has never been off form. But he hasn't started all the games. Was it 12 games in? 13, 12 games in? Hasn't started all those games there. Why not, Mikel? I'm not asking you. So these have been the two the three platform questions that we have done. Right. Let me get into this then, shall I? All right, let's go through it then. So I've got John Nicky Saguna. He said, Rice, baby. I'm not facing the right way. It is. It's Declan Rice, isn't it? Imagine having rice and no Partey. Yeah, actually, I have eaten rice at a party, but not at Thomas Partey's party, and not Declan Rice. So Declan Rice, imagine eating rice at a party. Does that make any sense? Not to me, anyway. Get it, Alex. Hit the like button, slackers. A weenie, Callum Fodder. Love. Keep Alex on for an hour. Not going to happen. Rice, baby, her. Rice, baby, her. You could tell I've lost it, innit? DWTT, Gary, I hope you're keeping well. Yes, you lot in North America are celebrating a particular day. It's Thanksgiving, isn't it? I saw the traffic on it. Was it on the 402? Where that is in the States. I just saw the roads leading in and the roads leading out. And yeah, the roads were leading out with white lights. The roads leading in with red lights. Oh my goodness. But to Gary and Colin, happy Thanksgiving Day. I hope I got that right. I'm sure somebody would tell me. Number 29, left back, like way back. We're going to talk about that on the Easy Talk. I shouldn't laugh. But we will be talking about number 29. Left back. I don't mean like he's been left behind. I mean, he played with Germany in the left back position. Anyway, Trossard is on fire, in form. There should not even be a discussion, but he is not a favourite. I don't know whether that's true or not. All I'm going to say is this guy should never, ever be dropped unless he is off form. But what I've seen from this player, Leonard Trossard, he's never been off form. Mikel Arteta, what are you doing, mate? I've not come on here to rant. Mikel Arteta, what are you doing? Goodness. Leo should be a starter. Bench number 29. The thing is, Gary, do they not play in different positions? They're not playing different, because I'm looking at Granit Xhaka who left. And by the way, number 29 is not an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. Now, I'm not about to say, please come back, Granit Xhaka. I'm just putting it out there, all right? Granit Xhaka is better than our number 29. Just thought I'll put it out there. But yeah, do they not play in different positions? Trossard, number 29, Leandro Trossard. They're not different positions. Goodness. Thanks, Alex. Yes, Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Lots of eating. Yeah, man. I don't know. Was it the 402? I saw it on Twitter, and I was thinking, not so on the X platform. I mean, the traffic was just ram-packed. There's jams all over the place. I just saw red lights and white lights. Red lights, back of the vehicles. White lights, the front of the vehicles. Anyway, you are correct. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I give thanks, Canon 4 TV. Thank you for that, Colin. Thank you so very much. Once I finish doing the Canon project, I will go and check out the show that was last night, the Tuesday night show with Glenn Wynn, and check out and see you removed Emerson. That's down to me. Happy Thanksgiving. Friends, family, Romans, food. Best holiday there is, in my opinion. Rambo #1. No, no, John. I know you would like him to play on Saturday, but come Saturday at 5:30 p.m. local time, UK time, GMT, it's going to be the Ray that is David. He'll be playing. I don't know. I'm not sure what Ramsdale needs to do to dislodge David Raya, Ray of Hope. Or maybe you might have to mess up and go on a poor form in goal in order for Mikel Arteta to say, actually, you know what, Aaron, I made a mistake, man. You know what, your dad's is threatening to beat me up, so I'll put you back in goal. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Leo can play anywhere, plus or Fabio's surname. What's his surname, Colin? Oh, dearie me. Raphael Mead, happy birthday. 61. Oh, my goodness. I always thought he went to my school, Ivy Grove, but he didn't. He went to the other school, which is a few miles away from my secondary school. And the name escapes me. Was it Holloway? No, it wasn't Holloway. School for Boys. I can't remember what's the name of the school. Anyway, happy birthday, Raphael Mead. And listen, Raphael, you're welcome to come on Canon 40 TV. Maybe not with me, but maybe with somebody else, another presenter. But yeah, you can come on. Come on, man. All right. Oops. Oh, what have I done? I've removed the ticker tape. There we go. The ticker tape. Right, let's just kind of check in. So you know how I am. I wouldn't say I don't care if I upset anybody, but I don't really care, to be honest. It's my opinion. And I'm not going in hard on a number 29, but he's not an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. And again, I'm not about to say, please, Granit Xhaka, the X-Man, please come back. 12 games in, I think probably still not enough of a sample to say whether he is well, he's not an upgrade, or he will or he won't make it at Arsenal. I'll leave it for everybody else to decide on that. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. All right. Let's have a look here. Trossard is loving angels instead of gay. Robin Williams, yes, he is. Wonderful player, man. Wonderful player. But again, I'm going to ask a question. Have you ever had rice at a party? I have had a lot of rice at a party. I remember the younger days when my parents used to have lots and lots of parties. Did we used to eat rice? Yeah, we did. Yeah. But have you ever had rice at a party? Anyway, go further in the chat. Yes, Trossard plays different positions to a player formerly called Xhaka. Arteta can figure out how to play with Saka, Jesus, Martin, and Trossard. He's smart, right? I hope. I'm not going to answer that question. Right, what do we call that? We call them, those are tag questions. He's the best footballer, isn't he? I'm not going to respond to that, Gary. That might upset some people. Oh, rather belatedly. Now we're about to end the show. We've got Ashley D. Ashley D is turned up. Anyway, Trossard can play left or in the number 10 spot. We have seen him play both very, very well. And actually, he did say, do you know what? I can play across any of the positions there. And I think he said when he was a youngster, he played as a number 10, a creative number 10. Left foot, right foot, header. That's what I'm going to say. Right, we're about to wrap up the show. And John Agee says, Hi. Raya can't play Saturday, Alex. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm playing, John. I got called up ahead of Aaron Ramsdale. I'm joking. I'm joking. No Sheldon Partey. Imagine for a minute, Alex. Imagine we have a healthy Thomas Partey for that last 10 games to play with Rice and Odegaard. Fantastic, and maybe good enough not to bottle away things. That can only work, Colin, if your manager does not play Thomas Partey, TP, as a right back. He's predominantly, 99.9% a midfielder. He's not an inverted right back. So I understand what you're saying. Those elements, Odegaard, Rice, baby, and a party that we all love to go to. But those elements can only work in fusion, in harmony, if we don't have a Thomas Partey playing at right back. I don't know. Would we worry about having our number 29 at left back? We'll talk about that on Friday on the Easy Talk. That can only work that way. That's why we got Declan Rice. So he can partner Thomas Partey. But no, we've got him as a right back. I don't get it. Really, I just don't understand it. Come on. I don't think so, to be honest. No, I think Ramsdale's dad is going after, is looking for Mikel Arteta. Oh, he's upset my son. How dare you? You've not dealt with the situation proper. I'm going to sort you out proper. Mikel Arteta, that's my son. I'm saying nothing. Rafael Mead, 16 goals in 50 games. Not bad at all. Yeah. Aaron's coming after me. He's coming after, he can come after me. I'm taller than him anyway. Let's have a last look at what the numbers say before we wrap up this one. So I'm just going to read the poll question that we've done within the last, is it an hour now? Yeah, it's an hour. And the question is, who starts versus Brentford? And there is no option to start both, because I'm asking a question. You either start Gabriel J or Leandro Trossard. That's your option. There is no option for both, either one or the other. Anyway, we have now had 76 votes, 6 likes, no comments just yet. And I tell you what, it's not looking good for Gabriel Jesus, man. It's not looking good. He's down 1% to 28%. Yes, and 74%. That doesn't look right. Like, actually, no. Oh no, it's gone down even further. 26%. And 74% say that Leandro Trossard must start against Brentford. I hear some grumbling, somebody heading to the exit door. Listen, I wouldn't want Gabriel Jesus to start crying this time around, because remember he said the reason why he kind of left Man City is because he was told he was going to get chosen to play against, I can't remember who it was, game day, he didn't get chosen. And he went up crying, said, calling my mama. What's wrong, son? And the manager said I was going to play, and I'm not playing. Why are you not playing? Because I'm on the phone to you. Jesus. It's only a poll. Cabbages, don't get upset for that, man. All right? God, dear me. Oh, dear. I'm on the phone to my mum. Pep Guardiola. I don't like him anymore. I want to leave Man City. I want to go to any club that will have me. Oh, Mikel Arteta. I know Mikel Arteta. Remember, he was... Mama, I'm going to call Mikel Arteta. I wonder if he will help me. That Pep Guardiola is horrible. He dropped me. It's good to be back, fellas. It's good to be back. Fellas and ladies. Yeah. Thomas Partey, whoops, we're done. Thomas Partey can play anywhere, including goalkeeper. Do you know what? I think I better end the show. Better end the show. As for Aaron's dad, really, guys, he's only being a dad. I would expect nothing less. Come on, John. I've just spoken about Gabriel Jesus's, mum had to listen to Gabriel crying on the phone. Listen, if it was me, I wouldn't get involved. I guess maybe because, yeah, my son was never, interested in football. He's my daughter. But would I get involved? The only person that can change, or the only two people that can change the situation is Aaron Ramsdale and Mikel Arteta. So I don't know if I will get involved. Because as far as I can see, John, Arteta has not been abusive towards Ramsdale. Has he been dropped? Yeah, actually, yeah, he's been dropped. But he's not been abusive towards him. It's football, John. It's football. Yeah, I don't know. Who's with me? Alex Tess is poor. Trossard and Jesus can play together. No, they can't. Why would you keep a good thing from happening? Bad Alex, bad Alex. Because it would have been obvious. Who are you going to choose? Trossard, Jesus, or both? Of course, everyone would not go for both. They would not go for both, Gary. They would not. I'm telling you. Anyway, Jesus can play anywhere better than 29, including the goalkeeper as well. The problem is, Mikel Arteta makes the decisions, and £65 million needs justification. I don't know how it got played out. I would love to know how it got played out. Is it like, hey, Edu, are you home? Yeah, what do you want, Mikel? I need to talk to you about something. All right, come on in. What's wrong? Have a seat. What's wrong? Oh, I know we've got a lot of money to spend. And there's a particular player that I think I can make him to a really good player. How much is it going to cost? Who's the player? £65 million for that player? Mikel Arteta, make it work. Yeah, Edu, I can make it work. How long? I'm not sure. But £65 million, I'll make it work. I would love to know how that got played out. How he managed to go for our number 29. Why he went for our number 29. And does he really believe that he can make him into, an exceptional player like he was when he played for, was it Bayer Leverkusen, I think? Totally different player. Totally different player. Went to Chelsea, not so good. Come to Arsenal, struggling. Tearing me. Yes, you would, Alex. If you were asked, you would absolutely be there for your daughter. If it was my daughter, yeah. If it was my daughter, I'll be there. I think, you know what? The cops will come and arrest me, man, because no one will talk to my daughter like that, man. She's playing, man. She's injured, she's playing. Dad, I've got a broken leg, you're playing. I said you're playing. All right? Because I just told the manager you're playing. Dad, I broke my arm. You're still playing. Yeah? Broke your leg, broke your arm, you're still playing. All right? It comes up with 29 Arteta sign. I don't know. Do you know what I know? We've come to an end on this one. We have come to an end on this one. Well, it's good to be back. That's different, man. That's my daughter, man. But you don't know my daughter. You don't know my daughter. My daughter can stand up for herself. She wouldn't need dad. They dropped me. He's dropped me. I scored a hat trick. I played for my country. Which country I play for? Well, I play for my country, Dad. And they dropped me. My daughter is not like that. Actually, yeah, she is a little bit. Yeah. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Colin. Setting the record straight. We're finished. We're finished. I will be back on Friday. Friday. You know why Friday? Because it's going to be the return of the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk is back. Well, actually, at least with me. I do have to thank Guna Matters for covering me in the hot spot, the hot seats. But now Daddy's back. So the Easy Talk, earliest showing at 6 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be joined by the original Godfather himself, Eltel, and of course John the Geezer. They sound like I don't know, a couple of gangsters, don't they? John the Geezer and Eltel, the original Godfather. So that's next time you will see me back on the channel. But yeah, we're back in action, man, on Saturday, 5:30 p.m. My goodness, the Bees against the Gunners. Who's going to win? Not sure. I'm not going to give you a prediction. But what I'm going to say, I'm going to be doing an instant post-game reaction. There's no watch-along, as far as I know. My brother's not going to be doing that. But I'll be doing an instant post-game reaction for the game Brentford against Arsenal. Anyway, people, we are out of here. Enjoy the remnants of your afternoon, your day, your night. Because I don't know which part of the world you're on. You might be, I don't know, that side. You know, was it, what would they call it? The other side of the world. Upside down, underneath the planet. Yeah, North, Central, South Asia, or, I don't know, New Zealand, Australia, Japan, China. Or you might be the other side, Europe. In which case it's probably your early evening. If you're somewhere stuck in the middle of me in Europe, God help you. Anyhow, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.